You just don't look at me like you did before. The toothbrush is gone, the pictures are down, but you're still the only face I see in this town. It wasn't a fire, it wasn't a storm, just a slow cooling of everything warm. It's a quiet kind of leaving, a soft goodbye, like the way the stars fade out of the sky. No one is screaming, no one's in pain. It's just the sound of the falling rain. The space where you were is beginning to grow. In this quiet kind of leaving, I'm letting you go. I watch the sunset turning to gray, watching you drift a little further each day. We talk about the weather and the price of the tea, but we don't talk about a ghost in the kitchen, a hole in the wall. The hardest departure is no movement at all. Maybe if we fought, we could find a spark, but we're just two ships passing in the dark. No wake in the water, no lighthouse in sight, just drifting from the edge of the light. It's a quiet kind of leaving, a soft goodbye, like the way the stars fade out of the sky. No one is screaming, no one's in pain. It's just the sound of the falling rain. The space where you were is beginning to grow. In this quiet kind of leaving, I'm letting you go. Hush now, don't say a word. The silence is the loudest thing I've heard. I'm looking at photos with edges of gold, trying to remember the stories they told. The names are like water slipping through my hands, like a castle of glass built on shifting sand. I recognize the eyes, but the days are wrong. I've been away from the present for way too long. They're just brittle memories, thin as a leaf, a mixture of beauty and a mixture of grief. If I touch them too hard, they crumble to dust like an old iron gate, covered in rust, fragile and faint, soft melody, the brittle memories of who I used to be. I remember the smell of the rain on the porch, but I can't find the hand that was holding the torch. I have glimpses of weddings and glimpses of white, followed by tunnels of endless black night. The scrapbook is heavy, my spirit is light. I'm losing the color, I'm losing was counting the blessings one by one under the heat of a merciless sun. But the string fell thin and the knots fell weak. I was looking for answers I no longer see. The cracks hit the floor with a hollow sound, and the beats scattered like we're I'm holding a broken rosary in my hand, searching for a grace I don't understand. The cycle is fractured, the prayer is torn in the quietest hour before the dawn. I'm picking up pieces of a shattered belief, trying to find a way out of this grief. I used to believe that if I was just good, the universe would treat me the way that it should. But the math doesn't add, and the stars don't align, and the water is bitter instead of wine. I'm kneeling on the carpet, reaching for wood, wondering if mercy was ever understood. It's not just the beats, it's the hope that they held, the stories of magic that we were both spelled. Now I'm just a girl with a handful of stone, facing the silence entirely alone. I'm holding a broken rosary in my hand, searching for a grace I don't understand. The cycle is fractured, the prayer is torn in the quietest hour before the dawn. I'm picking up pieces of a shattered belief, trying to find a way out of this grief. No more counting, no more rhymes, just the space between the chimes. The orange is dipping behind the dark hill, and I'm standing here perfectly still. I'm not ready for the stars to come out. I'm not ready for the quiet and the doubt. If I could just run fast enough to the west, I'd find the hour when we were our best. I'm chasing the sunset backwards today, driving the darkness and the shadows away. I want the golden, I want the light. I'm not giving in to the coming of night. Hold on to the glow, hold on to the heat, chasing the sunset until we meet. Remember the way the light hit your hair when the world was kind, when the world was fair. I'm chasing that line across the horizon, keeping my eyes on the fire that's dying. I'll jump over oceans and I'll climb every peak to find the has to leave. I'm chasing the sunset backwards today, driving the darkness and the shadows away. I want the golden, I want the light. I'm not giving in to the coming of night. Hold on to the glow, hold on to the heat, chasing the sunsets until we meet. Don't go down yet, just a little more time before the moon begins to climb. It's been a year since I lifted the lid and hid away the music like we both did. The velvet bench is cold to the touch. I didn't think I missed the melody this much, but I see the sunlight dancing in the air, and I feel your spirit sitting right there. I'm brushing the dust off the piano keys, letting the notes fly out on the breeze. It's a little bit out of tune, it's true, but every chord sounds exactly like you. The song isn't over, it's starting to rise. I'm clearing the dust from my heart and my eyes. My fingers are shaky on the middle C, remembering how you used to play for me. A simple lullaby, a soft major scale, a love that was sturdy when the world grew frail. I'm tracing the ivory, yellowed with time, turning our sorrow into a rhyme. Music is a bridge that never breaks down. It carries my soul right out of this town. Back to the summer, back to the light, back to the fire we kept burning bright. I'm brushing the dust off the piano keys, letting the notes fly out on the breeze. It's a little bit out of tune, it's true, but every chord sounds exactly like you. The song isn't over, it's starting to rise. I'm clearing the dust from my heart and eyes. Play it soft, play it long. I'm finally finding our song. I still walk softly past the bedroom door, afraid to hear the silence on the floor. Your keys are on the hook where they always stayed, but the light in the kitchen has started to fade. I'm catching glimpses in the corner of my eye of a love that didn't wanna say goodbye. Now it's just echoes in an empty hallway, calling out the shadows all alone. Yeah, the walls are cold and the air is gray with the echoes in an empty hallway. The mirror reflects a girl I barely know, waiting for a seed that's never gonna grow. I find your sweater at the bottom of the bin, still smelling like the places that we've been. I put it on just to feel a little heat, but the rhythm of my heart is off the beat. I shout into the dark just to hear a sound, but the emptiness is all I've ever found. Is it you, or is it just the wind, wondering where the memory begins? Now it's just echoes in an empty hallway, calling out the name I used to speak every day. Every footstep sounds like you're coming home, but I'm just dancing with the shadows all alone. Yeah, the walls are cold and the air is gray with the echoes in an empty hallway. Echoes, just a whisper on the wood. I'd stop them if I could, but I'm still listening. I built these walls out of granite and stone, thinking I was safer being alone. But then you looked at me with those steady eyes and saw through the armor and saw through the lies. You reached for the latch and you opened the chest and found the one part I hadn't confessed. It's a fragile glass heart, hold it with care. It's been shattered before, it's thin as the air. You can see every crack, you can see every flaw. It's beginning to melt in the heat of the thought. Don't let it fall, don't let it depart. It's all that I have, this fragile glass heart. It shimmers in the light when you're standing near, but it trembles with a very specific fear. One wrong word and the splinters will fly, and I'll be left sweeping under the sky. But I'm handing it over, translucent and clear, because I'm tired of living in shadows and fear. It's been glued back together so many times, a mosaic of heartbreaks and rhythm and rhymes. But in your hands it feels like it's new, reflecting the light that's coming from you. We're like an old sweater we've worn for a decade. The colors have shifted, the spirit has stayed. But look at the cups and look at the seams. We're coming apart at the edge of our dreams. One little tug on a loose silver thread, and we'll lose all the things that we haven't yet said. We're just the frayed ends of us, hanging on tight, trying to make it through. One more night, the fabric is thin and the patterns are worn between the I love you and the I am so torn. A little bit messy, a little bit loose, looking for a reason, or looking for an excuse. We don't fit the same as we did in the spring, when love was a brand new and shimmering thing. Now we're stretched out and we're starting to pucker, the kind of exhaustion that makes the heart suffer. But I'm scared to let go of the tangle we've made. I'm scared of the way that the memories fade. Can we weave it back? Can we start a new road? Or is this just how the story must go? Everything beautiful eventually wears out, leaving us covered in lint and doubt. We're just the frayed ends of us, hanging on tight, trying to make it through. One more night, the fabric is thin and the patterns are worn between the I love you and the I am so torn. A little bit messy, a little bit loose, looking for a reason, or looking for an excuse. Hold the thread, don't let it snap, falling through the holes in the map. I'm losing my color, I'm losing my edge, standing on the very thin lip of the ledge. When you walked away, you took the contrast too. Everything's a blurry, washed out shade of blue. I check the mirror to see if I'm there, but I'm becoming as thin as the morning air. I'm gently fading out, disappearing from view, becoming a shadow of the girl that you knew. The edges are soft and the center is pale, like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail. No sudden break, just a slow, steady doubt. I'm gently fading out. I'm gently fading. back of the crowd. The world keeps spinning in high definition, while I'm just a blur in a sad disposition. Will anyone notice when I'm finally gone? When the background is all that I'm standing on, I'm losing the fight to stay in the frame. I'm even forgetting the sound of my name. I'm gently fading out, disappearing from view, becoming a shadow of the girl that you. The edges are soft and the center is pale, like a ghost ship set in a tattered sail. No sudden break, just a slow, steady dive. I'm gently fading out. I'm gently gone. Knock on my chest and you'll hear the sound of a heart that's no longer tied to the ground. I'm seasoned by winter and dry by the sun, waiting for the carving that's never begun. You took the marrow and you took the sap. Now there's just a wide and empty gap. I'm just hollow wood, standing in the rain, a vessel for the echoes and a vessel for the pain. There's nothing inside but the wind blowing through, a shell of the girl who used to love you. Light as a feather, brittle and dry, hollow wood under a heavy sky. I used to be a forest, green and deep, with secrets and promises I used to keep. But you brought the accent, you brought the flame, and left me with nothing but the sound of your name. I look at my hands and they look like bark, a fragile sculpture left out in the dark. Don't lean on me, I'm liable to break. I'm not the foundation you wanted to take. I'm just a remnant, a splinter, a trace of a life that's been wiped from the face of this place. I'm just hollow, standing in the rain, a vessel for the echoes and a vessel for the pain. There's nothing inside but the wind blowing through, a shell of the girl who used to love you. Light as a feather, brittle and dry, hollow wood under a heavy sky. Listen to the wind, it sings through the holes, the lonely music of empty souls. The clock on the wall is the only heartbeat, while the rest of the world is asleep on the street. I pull the case from under the bed, trying to quiet the noise in my head. The wood feels cool against my bed. A wooden confessional for a girl like me. It's just me and these midnight storms, waiting for the peace that never quite comes. The strings are humming a low, lonely tune under the gaze of a silver white moon. No one to hear and no one to see, just these midnight strums keeping company. I don't need a stage and I don't need a light to tell the truth in the middle of the night. I sing to the shadows, I sing to the walls about the height of the climb and the depth of the falls. Each vibration is a message I sing to a part of my soul that's starting to mend. The calluses on my fingers are tough, but the skin on my heart isn't nearly enough. So I let the melody do all the work, finding the corners where the memories love. It's just me and these midnight strums, waiting for the peace that never quite comes. The strings are humming a low, lonely tune under the gaze of a silver white moon. No one to hear and no one to see, just these midnight strums keeping company. Before the song is never really done. I found a notepad by your favorite chair, with a pen that ran out, still lying there. The first few lines were, how have you been? But the rest of the page is white and thin. I have a drawer full of things I should have told before the coffee and the conversation went cold. All these notes left unsaid, piling on the floor like autumn leaves outside a locked door. I'm screaming to the empty air, hoping the wind will take it somewhere. The ink is dry, but the heart is still red, bleeding out the notes that were left unsaid. I should have said thank you for the small things you did, for the way that you laughed like a little kid. I should have said stay when you looked at the clock, but I just watched the keys turn in the lock. And now I'm writing letters to a ghost in the room, flowers of regret begin a speech I should have given before. All these notes left unsaid, piling on the floor like autumn leaves outside a locked door. I'm screaming I love you to the empty air, hoping the wind will take us somewhere. The ink is dry, but the heart is still red, bleeding out the notes that were left unsaid. Read between the lines, hear the things I missed in the silence of the words that don't exist. The sun hits the window at the same time of day, tracing the patterns in a familiar way. I see the shape of your ghost by the sink. It's getting harder and harder to think. I move to the kitchen to pour me a glass, but I'm stepping on moments I can't let pass. There are shadows on the floorboards. Everywhere I turn, the ghosts of a fire that used to burn. Long silhouettes of the earth that is gone, lying in the hallway from dusk until dawn. I try to sweep them out, but they're etched in the wood. I'd erase every one of them if I only could. I remember the dancing, the wine and the light, when the shadows were small and the future was bright. Now they've grown tall and they've grown so cold. Stories of a love that didn't get old. I walk on my tiptoes to avoid the dark spots, but the floor is covered in forget-me-nots. Light can be cruel when it shows what you lack. It paints a picture that I can't take back, an outline of a hand, the curve of a chair, showing me clearly that you aren't there. There are shadows on the floorboards. Everywhere I turn, the ghosts of a fire that used to burn. Long silhouettes of the earth that is gone, lying in the hallway from dusk until dawn. I try to sweep them out, but they're etched in the wood. I'd erase every one of them if I only could. Darker than the night, deeper than the grain, just the floor and the shadows and me and the pain. When the fridge stops humming and the traffic dies down and the moon takes over the center of town, I realize the quiet isn't quiet at all. It's a roar in my ears, it's a vibration in the wall. is the sound of the space where you used to be. A high frequency scream only heard by me. The static in the silence, a white noise, heart telling me we're light years and light years apart. It crackles and it pops like an old radio, tuning in the stations from a long time ago. I can't find the signal, I can't find the peace. The static in the silence won't never cease. I turn on the TV just to mask the sound, but the emptiness follows me all the way around. It's a glitch in the air, it's a blur in the light, the soundtrack of a woman who can't get it right. I'm reaching for the knob to turn down the ache, but the more that I twist, the more that I break. Maybe it's the sound of the molecules moving, trying to fill in the gaps we're not improving. Or maybe it's just the sound of a mind, leaving the rest of the world far behind. The static in the silence, a white noise, heart telling me we're light years and light years apart. It crackles and it pops like an old radio, tuning in the stations from a long time ago. I can't find the signal, I can't find the peace. The static in the silence won't ever cease. Shh. Can you hear it? The sound of nothing, the sound of everything. I found your old guitar in the back of the hall, leaning like a soldier against the wall. Two strings are broken and the wood is scarred, just like the way we hit the ground so hard. I try to tune it but the tension won't hold, like a story that's already been told. I'm still playing on the strings of yesterday, trying to find the words I couldn't say. The music is jarring, the rhythm is wrong, but I can't stop singing this broken song. We're out of sync and we've lost the way, tangled in the strings of yesterday. You always like the minor keys the best, the ones that put the soul to the test. I was the anthem, you were the blues. Now I'm just a girl with nothing to lose. A plug at the wire until my fingers bleed, giving the sound exactly what it needs. If I could rewind and change the melody, would you still be standing here? start. A hairline fracture in the center of the heart. I'm still playing on the strings of yesterday, trying to find the words I couldn't say. The music is jarring, the rhythm is wrong, but I can't stop singing this broken song. We're out of sync, and we've lost the way, tangled in the strings of yesterday. One last note, let it ring until I don't feel a single thing. I try to run toward a brand new start, but there's a heavy wire wrapped around my heart. It leads back to a door that's been locked for years, drowning in a reservoir of silent tears. I see a new face and I try to smile, but the road pulls me back after every mile. I'm tethered to a ghost, I'm bound to a dream, floating down a cold and indifferent stream. Every time I reach for a hand that is real, I'm reminded of the things I'm not allowed to feel. A phantom wave, a silver chain, tethered to a ghost in the pouring rain. You're the anchor that keeps me from the sea, but you're also the cage that won't let me be free. I hear your laughter when the wind starts to blow, a haunting reminder of a long time ago. I'm a kite in a storm with a string made of lead, living with the memory instead of a head. Cut the line, set me loose, let me go, but the knots are too tight and the pulse is too low. I become a part of the haunting too, a ghost of the girl who used to know you. I'm tethered to a ghost, I'm bound to a dream, floating down a cold and indifferent stream. Every time I reach for a hand that is real, I'm reminded of the things I'm not allowed to feel. A phantom weight, a silver chain, tethered to a ghost in the pouring rain. I'm still here, but you're still there, walking through the cold night air. I wake up at 4 and I reach to the right, searching for warmth in the middle of the night. But my hand only finds a linen and lace and a pillow that hasn't been moved from its place. The furnace is humming, the windows are sealed, but the chill in this room is a wound that won't heal. I'm living on the cold side of the bed, replaying the words that you never said. Half of the covers are perfectly neat, while I'm shivering here in the winter heat. It's a desert of cotton, a mountain of blue, on the cold side of the bed, out without you. I used to complain that you took up the space, that you slept like a giant all over the place. Now I give anything for a kick or a shove, for the messy reality of being in love. But the silence is heavy and the mattress is vast. I'm a ghost in a house that's built for the past. I tried moving over to where you lie, but the air felt different and I started to cry. It's your territory, it's your sacred ground, and you're the one person who cannot be found. I'm living on the cold side of the bed, replaying the words that you never said. Half of the covers are perfectly neat, while I'm shivering here in the winter heat. It's a desert of cotton, a mountain of blue, on the cold side of the bed without you. I'll just stay on my side and wait for the light. Good night, good night. The heart is cold and the night is long, and I've forgotten the words to our favorite song. The snow is pressing in against the glass, waiting for the winter season to pass. But down in the ashes, hidden from sight, there's a tiny red heartbeat defying the night. It's the last ember blowing in the dark. All it takes is a breath to find the spark. It's small and it's fragile, but it's still alive. The part of our love that managed to survive. I'll feed it with kindness, I'll shield it from the cold. The last ember is worth one more. can change the whole room, turning the shadows away from the gloom. I see your reflection start to appear in the glow of the fire. I know you are near. It doesn't have to be a forest fire to light up the world and lift us higher. Just a steady glow, a constant flame to whisper the beauty of staying the same. It's the last ember glowing in the dark. All it takes is a breath to find the spark. It's small and it's fragile, but it's still alive. The part of our love that managed to survive. I'll feed it with kindness, I'll shield it from the cold. The last ember is worth more than gold. Watch it burn, watch it grow. Never gonna let this light go. The sun comes up, but it feels like a lie. Another morning under a heavy sky. I try to lift my head from the pillowcase, but I'm pinned down by the ghost of your face. It's not a scream and it's not a loud cry. It's just a slow, steady weight of a sigh. Oh, it's heavy, the air in my chest, the heart that's too tired to get any rest. It's the burden of all the things we didn't do, the long, lonely walk of missing you. I'm sinking under a beautiful sky, feeling the weight of sight. I went to the market and bought fruit for one, staring at the places where we used to run. People pass by and they offer a smile. I haven't felt light in a very long while. I try to breathe deep, but the oxygen's thin. Where do I end and the sorrow begin? Maybe if I let it all out at once, I wouldn't feel the gravity of all these months. But it leaks out slow, a breath at a time, a mountain of sorry I'm trying to climb. Oh, it's heavy, the air in my chest, the heart that's too tired to get any rest. It's the burden of all the things we didn't do, the long, lonely walk of missing you. I'm sinking under a beautiful sky, feeling the weight of a sigh. Just a breath, just a release, waiting for the way to find some peace. There's a ladder in the hallway that I never climbed. to a world that's been frozen in time. I hear the floorboards groaning above my head, like the restless spirits of things that we said. It's not a haunting, at least not the kind that leaves any footprints for people to find. It's just whispers in the attic, soft and low, the secrets we buried a long time ago. The boxes of sorry and the crates are too late, stacked up high behind a heavy gate. I'm living downstairs while the ghost of our truth is screaming through the rafters and through the roof. I told you I burned all the letters you wrote, but they're tucked in the pocket of an old winter coat. Up in the dark where the spiders weave silk over the memories that turn sour like milk. I keep the door shut and I keep the key hid, because I'm terrified of the things that we did. Sometimes the ceiling feels like it'll fall under the weight of it, under it all. A house full of noise and nobody hears, a century of dust and a decade of tears. It's just whispers in the attic, soft and low, the secrets we buried a long time ago. The boxes of sorry and the crates of too late, stacked up high behind a heavy gate. I'm living downstairs while the ghost of our truth is screaming through the rafters and through the roof. I hear you. I hear it all. The echoes are trapped in the wall.